Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a low effort TNT quarry. So this quarry would be perfect for people that have a lot of time to AFK, but don't want to spend a lot of time building a quarry. So this is basically a 3-directional quarry. It's based on the very first TNT quarry that was shown by Myren Eario. So it's basically a 2-way quarry that can be pushed into a third direction. You can start it just by activating this observer here. And then the 2-way flying machine starts, and with the TNT module attached. So the TNT module was also designed by Hi and Myren Eario. Sometimes you get those ghost blocks, and this would be the station that tells the 2-way flying machine to return, and it also moves one forwards. Okay, now the 2-way flying machine is on the way back. We can actually speed this up a little bit using Nimble's carpet mod. Okay, it's about to arrive. And now this time the whole thing gets pushed over by one block. That's also a little side effect. The T gets propelled over when this is getting pushed over. And now the next line will be bombarded. And yeah, we can make a little time lapse so you can see this progressing. So while the quarry is running, we either just AFK or also take care of some fluids like lava and water, because they will protect the blocks from being destroyed. They have really high blast resistance, and the TNT can't destroy any blocks if it's covered by water. The quarry also does a quite decent job. There are some floating blocks left, but they're actually not a problem. So while the quarry is running, you could meanwhile already build a second quarry, which would be lower. And since the quarry takes care of every single spot, so the TNT, you dupe a TNT at each step, and then you move it one over, and then the next line you would basically cover every single spot again. So the next quarry is basically guaranteed that a TNT would land on those floating blocks. So you don't need to remove them even. The only thing you need to do is remove the liquids, of course. Also obsidian would be an issue. You can also stop the quarry. You just need to place a non-movable block here, and this would stop the quarry when it's on its way back. You can also start it up again, and it will continue to do its job. Don't worry about those ghost blocks, they're just client-side render glitches. They don't affect anything, except the client. So the player could stand on them, but they are not really there. If you want to clear a really large area with this quarry, you need to be patient. The area of blocks is approximately the time in seconds it takes the quarry. So if you have, for example, a 100 by 100 area you want to clear, it takes approximately 10,000 seconds. Or almost 3 hours. So in case you want to make a full perimeter, which is 272 times 272, you would need almost a day. I would recommend to keep a distance of at least 15 blocks between the quarry and the ground, because sometimes TNT could be propelled up by other TNT blocks. Okay, so let's start with the tutorial. So first we need a non-movable block, and we build our flying machine. So we need 2 sticky pistons like this, then another sticky piston right here. Here we add obsidian block for now, a non-movable block, just so it doesn't fly away. We can remove that one later. And we add those downwards facing observers. Then add another slime block here, and an upwards facing observer. Now we can also remove that non-movable block again, and now we build the duping module. So for now we add another sticky piston, build this U shape, then we need TNT, place it right here, we make this shape, move those blocks again, place another slime block here, then you need any rail here, and here you need the detector rail, place a minecart on top, then power this sticky piston, unpower it, remove the sticky piston again. So next we need to place 2 normal pistons over here. There's the other one. Then in the back, slime blocks, and another normal piston here. And then we add 3 observers that power the slime blocks above them, like this, and another normal piston here. Then we can also add a sticky piston on top of this upwards facing observer. Then for 1 block distance we place a slime block and another sticky piston in front, and this sidewards observer. And directly in front of the sticky piston another slime block, and we connect it to the piston below, an observer here, then 2 more slime blocks right here, and another piston there, and another observer here. Then 2 more slime blocks, and here's another piston, and another observer. Then add 2 slime blocks here. Now we can also remove the non-movable block again, and just replace it with some glass blocks like this. A slime block here, here's a normal piston, and there's a sticky piston. And we power the block which powers both of those pistons. Then we connect the sticky piston like this, and then we also add slime blocks in front, add another sticky piston, just an observer on top, then another glass block here. So we're already done with this side. So next we need to build the return station. The distance from the return station to the main part determines how wide the area would be that TNT Quarry takes out. So we need a piston that tells the flying machine to return, and it's in direct line basically to the sticky piston. So you don't need to place those, just to show you that it's in direct line. You can either place it here, then it's just 20 wide, place it 100 blocks away, then of course the flying machine flies further. The only limit is basically the render distance, so the flying machine shouldn't fly outside of your render distance. Okay, so we have this piston already. Just need to tell it to move 1 step forwards. So we make an observer like this, then an upwards one, again that direction, downwards, and now like this. Then here we add any block that can be powered, then another normal piston, and then slime blocks like this. You can use another normal block, another sticky piston here, and then observer on top. Then another slime block, and another sticky piston here, then observer from the bottom powering the slime block. Then another slime block here, another sticky piston, and an observer powering the slime block. And then once more, slime block here, there, and here. And here we can use a normal block. And that's all it. So completely done. I could turn this on and yeah, actually let's do that. And would start duping. So here you can also see that this part works. Basically what we do here is just to add some delay, so the flying machine doesn't get moved over this flying machine here, otherwise it would stop or break. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. You can also find a Word download. Have a good day. Bye bye.